Hello! It's Feel Good Friday! Yay, Lily! Come here, cutie! Come on! Oh, you come here! Come on, cutie! Come on! Oh, she's a good girl. I want to thank everybody who sent that little Lily her loves a couple days ago. She got some cheatgrass in her ear and oh my God, it was driving her nuts. And so I had to take her to the vet. They had to knock her out to get it out. The cheatgrass was sitting right on her eardrum. They tried to do it without knocking her out, and it wasn't happening. So she had to go to the vet, my poor little girl. Yes, but thank you everybody who sent her love. She's such a good girl. She's that mama's girl. She's that mama's girl, right? So hi, it's Feel Good Friday. I'm Margot, and obviously this is Lily. And I want to thank you all for being here. I just love doing these. And today, I was planning on going out to some pretty place and maybe doing a little hike and making the video. And it's just kind of a blustery day out. It's super windy, which isn't good for the audio. And I decided to just do it here at home, and I've been putzing around and doing this and that, the other. There's a lot that goes in the background before I make these videos, but I thought I was gonna take a shower, do my hair, and I thought, you know what? It's been a long time since I did Feel Good Friday in my pajamas, so here we are in my living room in my pajamas. Love it. So thank you for being here. I just love this, and I just already made the video, and I got about 3/4 of the way through it, and for some reason the video stopped. I don't know what's going on right now, but technology is being kind of funky. So anyway, I'm gonna do it again. So thank you for your patience. So I was talking, I had kind of a nice, so we were talking about EvoSize, so we'll start there. So if you're new here, and EvoSize is a word I made up. It stands for evolutionary exercise. And what I mean by that is we're all like stressed out to the max, and that affects how we treat each other and how we're going into the future. But if you do anything that feels good in 500 billionths of a second, your nervous system goes out of this tensed up fight or flight stance into rest and digest, where your shoulders drop and every muscle in your body relaxes. Well, not every muscle, but your heart keeps working. But it does slow down your breathing. It slows down your heart rate, lowers your blood pressure. I actually had one of the people who watches Feel Good Friday write me. She's a caretaker for her mom, and she's got serious blood pressure issues. And she took her blood pressure, and it was like dangerously high. It was like maybe I should go to the urgent care high. And so she thought, well, I'm going to try doing an EvoSize right now. And so she did. So let's do what she did. Put your fingers on your temples and rub deeply, and then move that back towards your ear, and you're rubbing where your ear and your head hook together. See how my ears kind of flap forward? And then when you get to the bottom, you drag that down your throat past your collarbone, and then just sit for a moment. Doesn't that feel different? And I would bet if you took your blood pressure before and after, it would be lower. So anyway, she did an EvoSize, and then she took her blood pressure again, and it was no longer in the dangerous, oh my God, what am I going to do state. So she did a second EvoSize, and she took it again, and it was like normal, totally normal. So the time that it took her to do the 2 EvoSizes was, 2 or 3 minutes. And she went from, oh my God, I've got to go to the emergency room,
to, oh yeah, no problem, I'm fine, right? That's how powerful my feel good way is. And the Evo sizes that I teach, this is the one that is the most noticeable. It's the one that if you got stuff going on, make sure that this is the one you do. But there's lots of other ones, and really anything that feels good. So any kind of self-massage. So just try going down one of your arms and back up. You can do this in line at the grocery store and notice the difference between the two arms. It's palpable. You can feel the difference. And one of the, so it's anything that feels good. So self-massages, also any kind of stretching. And so doorways are something that I teach people in my courses. And I'm excited because I'm preparing for my retreat. It's just in a couple of weeks. In July, I'm doing a Feel Good full retreat. And there's still room if you want to come. And anyway, so there's all these ways that you can get your chemistry, your nervous system to switch. And one of them is just fixing your posture and stretching. And so one of the things that I teach people is our posture is a big part of our problem. When our posture is bad, we kind of feel bad. And when we fix our posture, there's actually science that proves it. We feel more confident. I have a friend who's reached out to me who's got kind of a new highfalutin job, and she really wants to have more confidence as she walks through that. And so I've been thinking of things that I can help her with. And there's actually scientific evidence that if you just stand with more confidence, or like if you're going into a boardroom or something, and before you go in, you go, before you walk in, that will literally make you give a better presentation and present yourself better. So anyway, stretching and just walking around with your arms like this fixes your posture. And in fact, when we sit, I just happen to have this chair handy. When we sit, mostly we sit in really bad posture, right? And if many of us have tried to have good posture and it lasts, not very long, and we melt into the chair again. Actually, the back of our chair is part of the problem. And so one of the things I do is I teach about using rolled up towels. This is always on my couch. And so if you put that in place, and now I'm not leaning on it and I'm not leaning over it, I am just, it's just filling up the space there. It's kind of hard with my flowy robes, but it's just filling up the space there and puts my spine in proper posture so that I can sit up straight. And if I don't have a handy dandy roll, I actually put my purse there. And if I don't have my purse, if you don't have something with you, just putting your hands back there can give you the same effect. And so, just getting your chest open is a big part of my program. My program is about chronic pain. On my Feel Good Fridays, I mostly focus on the stress reduction, but my full program is about, it started about my chronic pain. And, but over the years, I found that it helps with so many other things. But again, Feel Good Fridays mostly focus on the stress reduction because I think that is so important for all of us. Oh my gosh, I just want to hug everybody because I just see so much stress going on out there, right? So, are you ready to dance? I got a special one for us today. Dead and Company, my favorite band, is out on tour right now. And hi, Patty, my good buddy Patty. Oh my God, she got to go to Dodger Stadium in LA. She got to go to 2 concerts in San Francisco, and now tonight she gets to see, tonight and tomorrow night she gets to see them in Boulder. I'm not really sure where it all goes from there, but this is so exciting. So this is actually a song from this is Dead and Company just last weekend at Dodger Stadium playing one of my favorite songs. I love this song. You may recognize it. So, we're going to dance. So, I want you to get up off your butt and get your hands free. Get your phone propped up so that you can see it. And I'm going to lead us through a full body self-massage. But first, I want you to just stop for a moment and close your eyes and put your attention in your body and notice if one side feels more tension than the other right now, this minute. Don't go looking for owie places. Just, neck and shoulders, rib cage, hips, thighs, the whole side of your body. Is there one that feels more tensed up than the other? And so that's the side that's more tensed is the side that I want you to massage. So for me, it's my right side. And we're going to stop a few places while we're doing this and do that side-by-side comparison and really notice the difference between how the side that you're doing compares to the side you don't do. So the music's going to be playing. So you're going to watch me, and I'll put out a peace sign when it's time to stop and pay attention, okay? Are you ready? Here we go. So notice I use two hands a lot. To make us all happy. Notice I always do the chest, and what I'm doing is I'm just kind of unsticking it, especially where the arm hooks on, underneath the collarbones, and along where the ribs hook onto the chest. But you've got ribs that go clear down to here, so unstick all that. That's part of what's keeping you in bad posture. Stop. The whole upper part of my body on the right side just feels amazing. The other side and the lower part, not so much. Now we're going to drag it all up towards the heart. Now stop and notice how you feel. Wow. You totally feel taller on one side. So fun. I just love this so much. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you feel better. Now you got to go out and figure out how to get the other side while you're walking around in your life. That's the biggest point of me showing you this routine, is that this isn't just something you do as a routine. You can do every part of this while you're walking around in your life, right? So, I still have room for you in my retreat. MyFeelGoodWay.com is where you'll find more information. And I just love you. If you're out there on tour, have the time of your life. Even if you're not, I love you.